Hey yo, what is going on, you guys? Alright, so we got a new horror game. You guys know how much I love horror, so let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Outlast 2, guys. Alright, so I personally love the first game. I love the DLC, and you know what? It was definitely something sort of new to the horror genre that we're definitely not used to seeing. In that game, you felt helpless. That all you could do is just basically run away, and you had a little camera that helped you see in the dark and sort of stuff, and it had the scares, it gave you the creeps, it definitely made you feel uncomfortable walking around through the game. And then there's where this game comes in. All the things that the first game did right, and it definitely does not nearly have the amount of quality that this game does, but I think that's where the upgrade definitely stops. Now, so let me explain it to you. For one, that this game looks phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. The graphics, the level of detail is unbelievable. The way the water looks, the way physics work with the wind blowing through these rags and stuff, it looks great. Truly phenomenal. The soundtrack, the atmosphere, it's all really good, which will inevitably fool you. So many people have been saying that this game is like a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10, 8. I'm gonna say right now, guys, that's not where I rate this game at. And that's where I think a lot of people get really confused. Like, the level of quality that it has definitely makes you think that, but that's where it shouldn't be because of these things. One is that this game definitely feels like it's a one-trick pony the whole way through. Alright, it is just run away from your enemies the whole time. Every single time. I mean, there is like no difference. It's just the same damn thing. You just run away. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. Okay, so I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm gonna move on, alright? If you do not know exactly where the developer wants you to go, then you're gonna die, guaranteed. It is a basically try and fail until you figure it out. And that's definitely what makes this game such a piece of crap. Is that a little bit harsh? Maybe, but maybe not really. Alright, okay, so the blood kind of looks like Kool-Aid, and it looks kind of very gimmicky, almost like anime style, which doesn't fit the game at all. And definitely I think that they decided to increase everything, but leave the story and leave the gameplay shitty. Like, they decided, well, we'll just make a new game of the old game and just kind of twist the story around, kind of throw little things here and there to make it interesting, but it's not. The gameplay, obviously, like I said, it feels repetitive. The story, while it has some interesting stuff in there, it doesn't have anything else behind that. There's no substance behind it. And definitely, we've seen this plenty of times before. Whereas, yes, you can have the most beautiful looking game out there, but if the gameplay sucks, and if the story sucks, the game will ultimately suck. And that is definitely what this game suffers from. It has amazing things. It has all the good things to make it great, but it doesn't have any backbone. It doesn't have anything else behind that to really make it stand out. Don't even get me started on the way this freaking game ends, guys. That the first game didn't even do this. It gave you a solid ending to the main story. And then it gave you DLC to go along with that story to help complete it all the way around. Gave you a little bit of backstory. And that game did it greatly. It didn't cheat you. This game, it cheats the shit out of it, because the way this game ends, it's such a stupid cliffhanger ending that is literally just waiting for you to buy the DLC that comes about a month or a couple weeks later on, which is by far bullshit and should not have happened. Okay, guys, so wrapping this whole game up, this game is a true disappointment. I expected a lot more from this. I've repeated it a lot of times, so I'll just say it one more time. Again, the game looks unbelievable, looks amazing, looks even more amazing on PC. The soundtrack, the atmosphere, even the little bits of the story that make it interesting definitely is great. But behind all that, there's nothing. Alright, you have this crazy ass religion that's chasing you around and you just gotta run away from them. You got these even more crazy people that you gotta run away from. And then you just have a camera. And that is it. That is basically all it is. You run away all the way to the end of the game, and at the end of the game where you think the whole way through you're thinking it's gonna pick up somehow, and it never does. And the ending definitely leaves you down further than anything you've ever seen before. It's a huge letdown. So guys, I'm gonna have to rate this game a 5 out of 10, guys. It is definitely as average as you can be. Got some good things, has bad things. Ultimately, they equal each other out, and it's just a plain 5, guys. Now normally I would say wait a little bit for this game to drop down in price, and I would say definitely wait a little bit. It's really hard to say that for this game because it is a huge letdown that I don't even think it's worth that. Alright, if it drops down further in price, which a game like this probably will, it will drop down pretty fast, then I would say consider it, but I would also say wait for the DLC to come in for it. So that way at least you're playing a complete game, maybe. Anyways guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, by all means hit that like button, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel where we make more videos just like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!